ready. I've been ready.
But I forgot to turn off the fan.
Ready. I'm ready to drink. If you ever had a drink by me, then you know I'm about to kill this shit right here. I'm the best bartender in this house. And that's not saying a lot.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know. I was just freestyling. Running out of shit to say.
That's actually really good. What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Welcome to Lights, Camera,
Cocktails.
My name is Jason.
And I am Zenobia.
And she's freestyles. And I don't.
MCZ, they call me.
Oh, shit.
That was pretty good, though.
That was really good. I'm impressed. I'll give you a fun fact before we start.
What?
The white boy in this freestyles in the outtakes of the movie.
Was that really him freestyling?
As far as I can tell.
Because I know that... So nobody wrote that for him? I figured somebody wrote it for him.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, seriously, you going up against that dude.
They call me Pixie Stick, but I ain't no pixie, bitch. Right? Something like that.
Something like that.
Okay. Like
all
the
right.
song said, I'm ready to drink.
That was really good.
Alright.
We're going to dub that over.
That's our new, like, intro music.
Boomerang on Instagram right there.
I'm ready to drink. Okay.
I'm ready to
So,
drink.
I am really ready to drink. And we are drinking. You ready?
I'm ready.
It is,
I had a beer at dinner.
You did, and that was out of the ordinary for you. So, I know you are ready to drink. So, Staten Island Ferry cocktail is what we are drinking today.
Alright.
And I'm going to tell you this. You have had this drink before. You just did not know it was called a Staten Island Ferry cocktail.
What's in it?
It is 1 part Malibu rum and 2 part pineapple juice.
Shit. Probably one of the first mixed drinks I've ever had.
See? The easiest thing to possibly make. And this is it. So, yeah, let's drink the shit.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
That's a nice little drink.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm. That quenches. I like that a lot.
Mm.
Absolutely. Oh, shit. I needed a drink. I wanted a drink.
Feels like
It's Thursday. It's damn near Friday. We got a late one again.
Yep. I feel like I just jumped into a nice cold pool with that one.
Oh my god.
Like on
Dude, seriously. I mean, half of the reason why I'm dressed like this is because, you know, this episode is based on a movie that's surrounded by a pool.
By a pool. So, you ready for some herstory?
Yes, please.
About a Staten Island Ferry cocktail.
Is that what we're doing? Sweet.
Okay.
I like that.
So, Staten Island is the only borough in New York without its own cocktail.
I might down this thing.
Oh, yeah, no. We got more. Don't worry.
I gotta be up at 6. We're not playing that game tonight.
Well, I'm going to drink more. So, this cocktail is the closest I could get to a Staten Island cocktail because there is no just Staten Island
Sure.
cocktail. Like there is the Manhattan, the Brooklyn, the, all those,
There's no, like,
Harlem and shit.
Staten Island firemen or nothing like that.
I just found this one because, Staten Island is famous for their ferry. And so there's Staten Island Ferry.
Okay.
So there was no real history on that either. I tried. I did learn some stuff about Staten Island Ferry. It's free, you guys. You should get on it next time you're in the city. You can get a nice view of the
ghetto.
The ghetto. The Statue of Liberty.
That too.
And all that cool stuff. So here's another fun fact though.
Throw it at me.
Do you know what Black Tot Day is?
Black Tot Day?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So on July 31st, 1970, it was a sad day for the Royal Navy. We talked about this in a previous rum one, that the Royal Navy gave rations of rum to their soldiers every day.
They did.
And so by 1970, they realized, like, yo, we can't be giving these fools rum every motherfucking day because our technology on our machines are different now, and you need to, like, focus and do the shit.
These fools are drunk. They're not just tying rope now.
Yeah, so they cut it, and they were like, look, on this day, July 31st, which is coming up, by the time it's airs, this will be past.
Will it be passed? It will be passed, yeah.
But, yeah.
It was yesterday, people.
It was a black top. So, on this day, everyone got their last ration. Some people wore black armbands, like they lost a fellow member of their team, you know. Some of them had like mock funerals, like, oh, it's the end of Rome, like kind of
shit. An end of an era for
end
sure.
End of an era. So think about that next July 31st, that the Royal Navy had to go sober.
I got a friend whose birthday is July 31st. I'm gonna tell her happy Black Tot Day.
Yeah. And I have her tell her to drink a rum drink that day.
I've had some rum with her before. What's up, Cece?
Yeah. I'm going to make sure. So make sure on July 31st, we drink some rum.
We're going to drink some rum.
So here's what I know about Malibu rum. There wasn't much on that either. So in 1982, Malibu rum was invented. And it was invented to make bartenders' lives easier when they made pina colada. Which you did.
Because it's already got the coconut inside?
Mm-hmm. And it's
nice.
The rum. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and it has grown since then to be literally
very,
very big, and especially during the summertime, the hot months like this. Malibu, some fruit.
All you want is some fruit juice. Malibu, yeah.
And you're good. I also suggest that you put them in your Jello shots, you guys.
Ooh.
Instead of using just regular vodka or whatever you want to put in there.
Mm-hmm.
Put some Malibu in there, and we'll add a little taste to them.
Not vodka watermelon?
I also thought about doing vodka watermelon, but after doing some research, it did not seem like it's a thing that actually exists.
I've done it before when I was young and stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's not great. It doesn't taste good. You know, it's... Plus, you don't get as much vodka into that watermelon as you think you would.
Yeah.
You know, it's already full of water.
Water.
Straight up. You know, it's a watermelon. You're only fitting, like, maybe a cup more into that thing.
So, yeah. I vetoed that one. We're too classy for that now, okay? That was like... Maybe last summer we probably would have tried it, but not this summer.
Maybe next summer.
Maybe. If I could figure out a better way.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want to tell everybody what movie you picked?
We are doing Staten Island Summer, people, and I know that a lot of you have not seen it. You're doing yourself a disservice. You gotta check out this movie. It's on Netflix. It's hilarious. And a lot of people that you know and love are in this movie.
I did not see this. This is the first time Jason has picked a movie I have not seen. So I watched it a lot this week, and it was good. It was funny.
I almost got you to do one for, what is it called? Halloween month. We were going to do Sometimes They Come Back.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't seen that one. I almost got a scary movie that she hadn't seen.
Yes. So,
maybe
I mean...
October's coming up.
It is. Okay, wait. Okay.
Your listeners got a leg up on what we might be doing.
Mm-hmm.
But personally, I love this movie. I think it's hilarious. I think it's a great summer movie. And it's summertime, people. It's hot.
Summer, summer, summertime. Ooh, summertime.
Time to sit back and unwind with some Malibu.
So with some Malibu. Yep. And pineapple juice.
Mm.
So, can I hit you with the stats?
Kind of.
Kind of.
We don't know.
We got another verse, I guess. Okay, so this movie dropped on June 30th, 2015.
Mm.
So fairly recent. The budget, I don't know.
Nobody knows. They're keeping it secret.
They're keeping it very secret.
So, I mean, it was not released in theaters. They did a straight up digital release, which means basically that Netflix bought it or whatever. You know, because the first time I saw it was on Netflix.
So, how do you make money?
Netflix pays you.
So
they pay you for the rights. So basically, you make a movie. This movie was made by Paramount,
yes.
I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And so Paramount was the producers, the production company, whatever have you. They make it. Usually Paramount distributes their own shit, but I guess this one they wanted to do straight to digital platform streaming. That one went the biggest people out there, which is Netflix.
Yep.
Therefore, I'm sure that Paramount has a deal with Netflix already, where like Netflix pays them so much for so much content. You know, they pay them for their old movies like Forrest Gump and whatever movie they want. Like, we'll take this one, they'll take this one, we'll take this one, we'll take this one. If you throw in Forrest Gump and these movies over here, and how about a movie later to be named, like, what do you got coming out? Staten Island Summer, that's a pretty good one, right? Throw that in there and we'll give you this much money.
Okay.
That's kind of how that works.
Wow. So the longer we do this, that part might not be a thing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We won't. But I mean, I thought it would at least tell me how much it would cost
to make the movie.
I couldn't even find out.
Oh, that's just the producers being secretive.
I couldn't find out how much it was and how much it the rights went to. I guess I couldn't find shit on it
because chances are it lost money.
Yeah. I hadn't seen it.
I
had never even heard of this.
Release.
The first time I heard of this was from you when we did How High and we talked about method.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh okay. Like, other than that, I'd never heard of it. It was like it could have been promoted better.
Yeah.
Because
it should have been. It's it's very much like the National Lampoon's movies, like the Van Wilder movies.
It reminded me of Superbad.
Like Superbad. Also, it's like a lot of those movies. Yeah. And so, yeah, they should have promoted it better. They should have released it in theaters.
Yeah.
They should have
even a limited
theatrical release.
Yeah.
Because it was a good-ass movie.
So, you ready for the Rotten Tomatoes? I know I made a face. I'm sorry. I need to... Next time...
It appears not.
Next time, I'm going to just have a straight face and see if you can guess.
Just look that way. You ready for the Rotten Tomatoes, Jason?
Are you ready for Rotten Tomatoes?
Fuck no, do it anyway.
Critics.
Bitches.
38%.
Alright, that's higher than I expected.
I mean, it's higher than Grown Ups, which was 10, remember?
What the fuck?
I don't know. That was... They had a vendetta against those guys.
That's so bad.
Alright, audience. 37%.
You gotta be shitting me.
Yeah.
Do I have shitty taste in movies?
I don't know. I like
hesitated. You hesitated so hard.
I was trying to think about
Grown Ups is a good movie.
Grown Ups is a good movie.
Money Train is a good movie.
I did like Money Train.
This is a good movie.
This was a good movie.
People, it's a good movie.
Give it a chance.
Okay.
It's on Netflix. What do you got to lose?
Yeah, you're already paying your $12 a month.
What do you got to lose?
Which, by the way, Netflix, that's fucked up that you raised the prices again.
I ain't mad at you, but if you go over motherfucking $20, I'm done.
20?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
I'm willing to pay $20 a month. I watch so much off of it.
I will pay $20 a month for a bundle package of Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon, and HBO Go. Something like that.
It could be worse. You could be paying like $100 and something to get cable.
So yeah, that's what they used to do.
$20 isn't that bad.
That's where we're going again.
I know.
You know?
Well, yeah, it will get worse once Disney pulls all their
$11.
shit.
Disney's about to pull all their shit.
Yeah.
Apple's gonna do their own thing. Paramount's already got their own thing. You got Amazon, you got YouTube, you got Netflix, you got Hulu.
How do they plan on people to do this? Like, there's no way they expect everyone...
They're just fighting over everybody.
How they expect everyone to, like, subscribe to theirs? Is there going to be a bundle?
Megan, I don't know.
She's got me quiet.
Uh-oh, trouble. I'll say nothing. Hi, babe.
Hi. I need you to French afternoon.
Oh, Smashley's in the motherfucking building.
Cheers.
How was your shower?
Refreshing. That tastes like high school.
Like I
We all know what you did in high
said,
school
we have
now.
all had this drink before.
Yes. Can I have some more?
Oh, you miss high school?
That's good, right? It's so refreshing.
It's not what I drank chocolate milk out of the carton that looks like a house. That's what I drank in high school.
The key is put a lot of ice in it, y'all.
My mama watches this. Yeah, right. She's probably drinking or smoking right now.
Okay, so do you want to know what's...
Hi, mama.
Hi, mama. Do you want to you want Zenobia's Rotten Tomato?
Yes, I do. I would love to know what you thought of this movie, even though we don't technically rate movies.
We don't, but someone asked me what
celebrate them.
I am celebrating because if I didn't like it, it wouldn't have been on here.
Yeah, we wouldn't be doing it. Right?
So, it felt a lot like Superbad.
Mm-hmm.
The characters were funny. Some things didn't make sense. The writing just kind of fell off in some places. The mobster dad was like overdone.
Mm-hmm.
It was too overdone. But I thought everyone did a good job at the chemistry between the people over. It's really fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to give it a 65%.
Nice.
So I'm not agreeing with you, Rotten Tomatoes. That was pretty low in y'all's end, but it was a good movie I've never heard of. You know, it's funny. It was well shot.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know much about Staten Island. I don't know what it looked like, but from there it looked pretty cool. And they do have a Staten Island ferry shot.
Mm-hmm. Apparently everybody looks like Anthony out there.
And I guess that's what I hear.
Okay, John DeLuca.
Doing their like body roll dance and
yeah. And Ashley had crushes on all of them. Terrible. Terrible, babe. Absolutely terrible.
I don't regret it.
Tell your cousins.
she was young and dumb. But
Full
yeah,
of hormones.
I liked the movie. I enjoyed it. It was so many people in it.
So many. So many that we cannot go through all of them.
There is at least 6 Saturday Night Live people involved in this movie. You'd be like, oh, you're from Saturday Night Live. Oh, you're from Saturday Night Live. Oh,
Yeah.
you're on there now. Okay, yeah.
Exactly. There's a lot.
There's a lot of them. So you
I
already...
didn't even notice at first.
No, at first I did. I was like, oh, because, 2 of the main characters are from Saturday Night Live.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the janitor. What's
2
his
of
name?
them?
Well, yeah, Scooch.
Scooch is...
And, what's her name?
His name is Scooch.
What's the girl? Mary?
What are you talking about?
Is that her name?
Mary Ellen?
Yeah.
Oh, she's on Saturday Night Live.
She's on Saturday Night Live.
You're right. My fault.
Then we have Fred Amos, who was the janitor. Or the...
Fred Armisen.
Yes. Janitor or whatever.
So, we're going to give a shout out to people that we're not going to talk about right now.
No.
One of them being Fred Armisen, plays Victor. We are going to talk about Scooch. We're going to talk about Cecily Strong. However you say that.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to get to Jim Gaffigan. Sorry. We love you. We'll do you on another day. Jackson Nickel, whatever you want to say, plays Wendell. The little kid that steals the Speedos.
Oh, yeah.
So he's from, Dirty Grandpa.
Dirty
And a number
Grandpa.
of things.
Which is a very funny movie, you guys.
You like that one over this one?
I didn't say I'd rated it higher over it. It was funny, too. I said this was a very funny movie, too.
Okay.
Why are you trying to get me to...
I mean, you just seemed more...
Because I couldn't remember the whole time. I was like, where's this fucking kid from? Where are you from?
Yeah, he's from Dirty Grandpa and a number of other things. So we're not going to talk about him. We're not going to talk about Jim Gaffigan. Vincent Pastore plays Leo. And so he plays the dad of Crystal Manicucci.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, fuck you, the basket's over there.
He was...
Yeah. You be going careful next time. And your fat little friend's a rat.
He said I was flat-chested. Not fat. Because I am such.
Who else are we not going to get into? Because Method Man, we love you. We appreciate you.
We already talked about you.
You killed it in this one, but we already talked about you. Will Forte plays the motorcycle guy.
Oh yeah, that's right. He plays the motorcycle guy. And he's
I'll
like,
be in here watching Aladdin. Starting it now.
started it now.
What's up, guy?
I'm gonna be here until your parents find me. Like, he was just a creepy dude that just stayed at their house.
Well, the mom brought him in
She did.
because like she was like trying to scare her son from like getting a motorcycle.
That
Like,
is not the
getting a
way you
motorcycle.
do
It's like it's not what I said, but
If I want to, I will get a motorcycle.
yeah, exactly. My dude Hassan Johnson plays Murray. Can't talk about him either. You know, that's about it. For the most part, we're gonna talk about everybody else.
Well, you know what time it is?
What time is it? Let me get some of that.
Just the truth.
Just the juice. I love pineapple juice. Oh yeah, that's nice. Also, I'm already feeling good from dinner.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So,
What time did you say it was?
I think it's time for the completely made up drinking game. Alright, so I had to watch this movie a lot because I had never seen it
Sweet.
to come up with a drinking game.
I know I'm gonna throw something in there, but
I think I hit it though. I think I hit it.
Okay,
So
okay.
you take one simp when someone jumps in the pool.
Yes, I like that.
You take one simp when Danny has dinner with his parents. Okay, and that's like a couple times.
I like that.
You take one simp when Mr. What's his name?
Manacucci?
Manicucci.
Who the? First of all,
I don't know. Is that a
writers really Manacucci?
They
That's
try.
that's
A play,
that's the
yeah.
last name for you for sure.
So when Mr. Manicucci is looking for his daughter, every time he be busting up places looking for her, check simp.
Oh my god, an actual biker. Probably got a tattoo of Satan on his 12-inch dick.
He was a very intense dad. Like, I would have been just...
Straight up old school mafia. Yeah.
I would have been out. So, you take one simp when the Navy is said,
That's how we do it in the Navy.
God bless America.
Fucking John DeLuca.
Fucking guy. You're like, ooh, so Navy. Dude, I do
In the
love
Navy is like 90% push-ups and 10%
saying, God bless America. You know what I do love? Like, he is...
How stupid he is?
I love his character. He's so funny. And I love his, the mom that he's fucking.
Oh yeah,
she's like,
Miss
so-
Greeley.
Would you say that you got a big dick? She's just standing there and you're like... Oh.
Yeah. It's like, oh my god, what are you, the wine police? What are you gonna arrest me?
Lady.
Anthony. So anyway, what'd you say you have a big dick?
A big
Or-
dick?
No.
Like, she's like,
And he's
ladies,
just
I
sitting
brought
there like-
lunch. He's like, yeah, I do.
He's just sitting there.
I love it though, because I fucking... I almost spit take when I first heard that one. She's like, so, do you have a big dick?
And you know we've talked about her before, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you take one simp when someone smokes or drinks. And I love...
Practicing the CPR on the dummy. It's not great form and stomach's on fire.
I love
so
Scooch's
just watch out for that.
bong dummy. I love that he's like smoking and he's doing like the swim aerobics.
Oh yeah.
And like he
yeah.
even made him like ashing on the outside of the pool,
there's,
like
like-
part of it. He's like, yeah.
And all the old ladies have their like water away.
I want to say that I actually tried that this year, and it is so fun, and it is a real workout with those like
Oh really?
water things. Yeah,
Okay, I got you.
so much fun. It's not just for old ladies. You can do it too.
Yeah, Scooch.
That was so funny. You take one simp when condoms is said.
Condom. Big big dick, you got
A big, big dick, big, big dick, big dick. dick, it's a real fake dick.
You think that it's a fake dick, but it's a fake.
Yeah, his own little song. He's like, I saw you out there buying condoms.
Okay.
So yeah, I think that's funny because they say it a lot in that scene especially. It's like, you gotta get
There
more.
it is. Totally sealed.
Totally sealed. I just. She thinks I'm a baseball bat, man. So, you take one simp when Harvard is said.
Harvard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What does the dad say? He's like, Harvard,
like,
yeah.
Might need some nice lady friends.
Lady friends.
Maybe not her,
Maybe not.
but
She was. She was.
apparently the girl on the cover of Harvard magazine is beat.
It's big. You take a simp when Chuck takes a shit.
Nice.
What's with the fucking horse magazines at the time?
I don't know. It's like he's just a fucking weirdo
What
and he
is
gets
that?
off on
Is that like a sex
reading
thing? He's like,
horse
yeah.
magazine.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
didn't know
that's
that
why it
about
says in the
horses.
front, hot to trot. He's like, oh, look at that horse. He's brown as hell.
That's so weird.
He's a fucking weirdo. You
Yes.
know?
You
And
take
he's-
one simp when Manakuchi is said.
Crystal Manakuchi.
I do have a thing.
Mm.
She has been living in here forever, and their introducing of her was weird. Like, he hadn't seen her in forever, but how could you...
I guess she hadn't been in the pool in forever.
Yeah, but it's an island.
I mean, kind of. It's Staten Island.
I get that, but I mean, if you guys lived in the same community, you're not gonna say they ran into her dad at the grocery store.
Yeah, her dad is like retired mafia. He's just around now. You know, but she's like dying to get out, so she's probably been like living in New York doing the whole nightclub thing or whatever. I don't know.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. There were some holes in there that I kept going, well, how does that
It's
work?
a raunchy comedy.
It's a raunchy. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even.
It's not meant to be dissected.
I did like when everything around her just floats and explodes in the air. And then
Yeah. Like the old man is eating the ice cream like explodes like,
All on his face.
shit. Which I don't know. I like her, but
Yeah,
I don't like her as a blonde, I guess.
she does look better as a brunette,
Yeah, definitely.
but yeah.
Whoever did that was not the right call.
Big fat dick, big fat dick.
Is that all of them?
You take one simp when Staten Island is said.
Nice. Okay.
And you're gonna finish your drink when Crystal first shows up at the pool. So the part we're talking about everything's exploding. and
Okay.
stuff, which is a good one. She's like, stop looking at her. You're like a serial killer.
You're scaring the children, Danny.
And you finish your drink when Frank has sex.
Oh, okay.
With his big fake dick.
I thought you were gonna say when Frank pops a boner.
That's a baby boner. That's a child boner.
That's a kid boner.
No.
I know a kid boner when I see one.
You're like, no, that's not a... It's not
I mean, yes, it's a boner.
It's a boner.
But it's about Rachel.
Ew!
Okay.
What you got?
What do I have? Okay, so take a drink anytime that Anthony's intelligence is made fun of. Because this fucker is stupid.
SATs is for...
SATs is for pussies.
For pussies, yeah.
And I got my own system, and don't you worry a pretty little head about it.
Just like, it's
It's a biology fact, Mariella, alright? Read a fucking book.
biology fact. That makes sense. I'm a fucking dumbass.
Let's see. So, definitely that one. I feel like there should be something for Chuck.
I also was thinking, like, every time the cops show or talk about their guns.
I mean, basically, I feel like those guys just improv their entire scene.
Yeah.
which is fine.
He's like, oh, they're like the gay us.
Gay versions of us. Nah, no fucking hug. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Leave this rock.
Yeah, how dare you
Take the fucking Ciroc. God forbid.
They can't even carry the keg. What are they, firefighters?
What else would I add to this? Let me see.
I love fake dick songs in my head.
Fake dick. I can't think of anything right now. There's so many different things. Something has to be something with Scooch.
Oh, well, the smoking one was for him.
The smoking one's for him.
He does smoke the most.
Okay. You know what would be a good one? Take a drink anytime that Frank and Rebecca are talking shit on each other.
That's true.
Because secretly they just like each other.
I mean, how could he tell them apart?
Rachel's the cute one.
Yeah, we all know that she's a cute one.
But in reality, it's Rebecca. I would go for Rebecca over Rachel. Rachel is like very like neat and clean and put together and just like, okay, here she is. Whereas Rebecca has a personality and she has some shit going on upstairs and she can actually talk to you and like she'll fight back in like a shit talking fight.
I mean, she took him back way quick after calling my sister's name out.
Oh, I know, dude.
I would have fucked
Dude,
you up.
you call a girl's sister while you're having sex. You're basically through.
I would not slap him. He would have been punched and kicked in the balls.
I mean, she's a twin, so there's that.
There is that. It would have been better just not saying anyone's name and just.
Should we just start on talking about them?
Sure, because that is the completely made up drinking game.
Very nice. So, what are their names in there? Rachel and Rebecca Rabinowitz or whatever it's called?
They're half Asian, half Jewish. That's why their name's Rabinovich.
Their real names are Katie and Kelly Cockrell.
So they're real twins.
They are real twins. Katie's the only one that's an actual actress. Kelly has, I guess you could say, retired, or probably only did it for her sister.
Yeah.
You know?
She only does a twin one when she really wants it.
Yeah, exactly. Only when, like, her sister really needs it. When it's a role that's specifically for twins. But Katie has been working consistently for a while. You know, like she was in High School Musical. She was in Return to Halloween Town. She was in Star Trek. You know, she's been doing her thing.
Return?
Yes. She's got a new series called Yellowstone that's also out.
Okay.
It came out last year. And, which is really weird because I liked Rebecca better.
Which one's Rebecca?
Rebecca is the one that is the shit talker. Rachel is the one that's very like cute and sweet.
Okay.
You know, she's
You're
the little princess one. Too sexy Jeremy Lin's. Bounce that ass like a basketball.
Oh God.
I love when he fucking does that.
Alright, bye Rebecca. Rachel.
Please die in a fire.
Die in a fire. Think fuck. So mean.
We're not going to talk about him yet, though. Oh, we got to talk about the director, Mr. Rhys Thomas. This movie was made by a Brit. So, Rhys was born in Wales. The reason why there's so many Saturday Night Live people in there is because he works for SNL.
Yep.
So he is a director for SNL. He directs a lot of the stuff that they, what would you call it? The stuff that they film before the actual show.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And so he's been doing that since, I want to say, 2009. However, he's been a part of SNL since 2003. I think they finally gave him a chance in 2009 to do a spot. Where
that was a good time to start, too.
He started as like a producer of such. And he didn't start directing until later on. Yeah. But this is probably his biggest achievement. Like, he's done a number of things. He's got a pilot out right now called Chad. I haven't heard of it. But before that...
Chad.
It's the Chad.
Oh, was it the Chad?
No. The Chad was great.
He's like, yeah, the Chad was great.
It might be the Chad. And I'm diving in the water.
Yes.
Okay, but for the most part, he is a producer and director of SNL. And that's probably where he found a lot of these people.
And that's a good place to be, though.
Mm-hmm.
You get access to so many talent. That's why he has so many alums in his movie.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing sometimes. When you have great improvisers, like, it'll save you in certain situations, like if you don't have a strong enough script. But at the same time, it could hurt you because every once in a while, an improviser will go off script too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta pull them back in and be like, no, you gotta hit these bullet points, otherwise the story doesn't make sense.
It makes no sense.
So,
I get that.
like, I almost feel like Jim Gaffigan improv this entire movie. Yeah.
I can see that. I mean, as long as it's funny, though.
Like when Frank pisses him off, he like walks out of the room, he's like, I think I'm just gonna go shut that door, and I think I hear the cat screaming. Maybe knock down a wall. It's like, just get me away from this fucking kid.
And it smells like shit in here. That's what I took it as more of, like, you left the fucking door open every time you shit.
No, he wants to get away from Frank.
I know.
He hates Frank.
I do love where he's like, you remember when you were on Jungle Cruise and you would recite the whole thing? It was just so sweet. And then he's like, you remember when you were on Jungle Cruise and everyone just laughed at you, you were fucking lame, or like whatever he said. And it's like, the way that you see your parents see it and the way
they straight up hate him.
Yeah, but they can't get rid of him. He's been around fucking forever.
Yeah, he's my kid's best friend, so I gotta tolerate his punk ass. But doesn't mean I have to stay in this room. So yeah, Rhys Thomas. We really like this movie. We'll see how Chad works out.
Have you ever seen a documentary now?
I have not. What is that?
Oh, I think you would like it.
Yeah?
Well, maybe not.
Is it about documentaries, or is it a documentary about documentaries?
It's a mockumentary, which you don't like, but it's funny because of the people that are in it. It's just, they're fucking amazing.
Okay.
And they'll do really, every episode is like a PBS channel that every episode they have a documentary, and so they'll be from like a variety of ideas, and they're usually really not what you would think that they were going to be about.
Gotcha.
And yeah, Bill Hader's in it. And
love that guy.
Yeah, so him and Fred are like, you know, they play different characters all the time in each episode, but it's all different. Like, they have one that's like Grey Gardens, but like creepy Grey Gardens. Do you like Grey Gardens? Do you know what I'm talking about? That's a real documentary, though.
Okay.
And then, like, they'll have one about, like, how all these white people keep going to Mexico to do these documentaries about drug slavery, but then they end up dead, and they send, like, another one. They're just they're really dark comedy funny. Okay. Give it a chance. I know you don't like mockumentaries.
Every once in a while, I like some dark comedy, though.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody who has to be mentioned, even though she's in here very, very quickly, is our exec producer, Miss Penny Marshall.
Oh, I didn't know that she was exec.
Yeah.
It took me a minute to realize that was her. I like heard her voice and I was like, oh man.
Yeah, exactly.
Doing it our way.
She mean. She must. Hudson Pep Incorporated. We're gonna do it.
Oh, please don't get me started, because I always wanted a shirt with a Z on it, just all the time. Just like Laverne.
Nice. There you go. Well, Penny Marshall, as most of you know, is Laverne from Laverne and Shirley. Laverne DeFazio.
Yes.
She
Which is on Hulu, you guys,
later on
if you've never
became
seen
a
it.
very great director.
Yep. Very.
Directed things like Big
She was
and A League of Their Own.
one of the big female directors that kind of came up in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
After spending decades having her own show, being on shows like Happy Days and doing movies and stuff like that, she knows her shit. She's a very funny lady. And we will do A League of Their Own.
Oh, we absolutely
And we will do Big.
And we will do Big. Mm-hmm.
So we will talk about her. But she plays the snack bar keeper in this.
Yeah, exactly.
Where they're just trying to make sure
What's
she's
her name?
not.
Lucille or something like
It's like,
that?
hey, Lucille, how about you give me some like chicken
Free
strips?
chicken fingers.
She's like, get the fuck out of here.
Uh-huh. I don't remember what she says. Something about implies that you have money, you fucking
He's
little
like, that's
shit.
it. I'm gonna take my business elsewhere or something.
Business implies you have money, you rude little shit. Get the fuck out of here. She's such, and she is from the Bronx. Straight
Yeah.
up Bronx, New York woman.
Yeah.
And sadly, she did pass away last December.
Yeah. I forgot until today.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
She was 75.
But she did some good shit.
Yeah,
Go on
she
Hulu.
absolutely did.
Look up Laverne and Shirley if you've
Love her
never
so
ever
much.
seen it. Very funny, very progressive for its time.
Mm-hmm.
Women working and living together without a man.
Shit, just watch the opening credits on repeat. It's hilarious.
It is hilarious. Doing it our way. Okay. I'm gonna watch that tonight. So,
Are you?
I got a fun fact. I will. That'll be my like going to sleep shit.
Alright,
That
throw it
show's
out
funny. Okay, here's my fun fact. The Great Kills Swim Club is a real swim club.
Ha! I was wondering if you
Staten
figured that
Island.
out.
Did you know that?
I did. As of this movie.
I don't know if I want to go to a place called Kills.
Yeah, that kind of like, really? But
That's why I didn't think it was real.
funnest, you know.
But it is. Staten Island, you guys got some dark sense of humor over there. That's you. Yeah. Yeah. I do have another fun fact if you want it.
Yes, please.
So, I know you said we weren't going to talk about Fred, right? But I found the funniest fun fact that I had never heard of.
Oh, throw it out there. I love Fred
of.
Armisen.
So, other than being a great comedian and impressionist and writer and all the shit that he does do, Portlandia, I'm looking at you, that show's hilarious. He was a drummer in the early 90s for a punk band.
No shit.
And then after that, he was a drummer for the Blue Man Group's Off-Broadway in Chicago
Really?
production. Yeah.
How you doing? Unstoppable.
You imagine him like with no expression, painted blue, fucking drumming shit.
Dude. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Me neither.
I like the ice sculpture that he made.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's make you beautiful.
can I give you a fun fact about myself on that one?
Yes, please. Did you make an ice sculpture for today?
I have before.
Have you really?
Yes. Well, not an ice sculpture, because he has an ice sculpture, but he turned it into an ice luge. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
So when one of my times when I went to Burning Man, there is a camp, or was a camp there, called Period Bar, and they were a camp that they had a ice luge that was in the shape of a woman's vagina, and they would pour whatever cocktail they had made, but it was red, through it, and you would take the shot through the vagina, like it's a period. Disgusting. I did it because it was Burning Man. Why not? And
Why not? It's Burning Man.
a couple years later, I was throwing a birthday party for myself, and I had went into a sex shop with a friend of mine. She was buying stuff. And we're sitting there, she's buying stuff, and I'm looking around, and there is an ice luge, but it's of a man's like butt, balls, and dick. Like,
Where does it luge?
you pour it through the top.
Tell
like,
me it doesn't come down the shaft.
oh yes, my friend, and it goes through the top of the ice luge. Goes through and you have to catch it through the penis. And I thought it was the funniest thing because
Grab that penis.
we had done the ice luge with the vagina, and I was like, well, I'm gonna get a dick one and make all my guy friends take a shot out of my dick. So I did. I got it.
Big dick, you
It
got
was
a
a
ice dick, you got a big dick.
It was a fake ice dick. Yes. And so I put blue food coloring in it, so it had blue balls, and that was a centerpiece of the upper thing that I had.
Why you gotta go with the blue balls?
Because it was funny.
It is very funny. Okay, so I was trying to look and see where we've talked about Gina Gershon,
Mm-hmm.
Miss Greeley. I know we've done a movie with her in it,
Maybe
and I couldn't remember which one it was.
we talked about it, but we weren't talking about a movie?
Maybe.
Because I can't think of a movie with her in it.
Oh, she's done a bunch of them.
No, that we've talked about.
Okay.
Yes,
Right.
I know she's done a bunch of them. Like, I've never seen her in my life. She's been working for like 20 years.
She's been working for like 40 years. Like, she was originally in like Cocktail with Tom Cruise.
Which I haven't seen, so you gotta pick that
You
one.
haven't seen Cocktail?
No. And we need to do it
People.
so that I can see it and
Lights, camera, cocktail.
make his cocktail. I'll bring a real bartender in too and tell
Make
us.
a red eye?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
So, but you gotta pick it because I've never seen it.
Well, okay. I guess I gotta pick it. I mean, just because you've never seen it doesn't mean that you can't pick it.
But what if I don't like it?
She's in Face Off.
She is in Face Off.
She's Sasha in Face Off.
She's in Showgirls.
I've never seen her.
She's like the top bitch showgirl
Oh, damn.
until Jessie from Saved by the Bell comes up in there. And she gets pushed down the stairs.
Jessie Spano.
Jessie Spano, yeah. And then she becomes the showgirl.
Really? Okay.
That's a really cheesy movie. I really feel like we need to do.
In this, she's Miss Greeley, and I kind of love her. She's fucking hilarious.
She's like,
Like,
what took you so long? She's all hammered because she
she's-
started eating the brownies.
She straight up ate the pill brownies.
She's like,
She's supposed
"These
to
are
feed them
good."
to Chuck.
I mean, I probably would have tasted one too, a little bit.
I could picture you kind of being like that. Miss Greeley had pulled up.
I-
Ladies, I brought lunch.
I
Some
seriously
shitty wine.
was thinking the same thing when I was watching this. I was like, "Oh, that is so me." The one who
Doctor says that the health benefits don't take effect until the third glass.
I would totally be like, "Ladies, it's lunch," and you know, sleeping with a hot young guy. Like, "Hey, what's
Uh-huh.
up?" I love she. I would be a mixture of her and like Scooch.
Scooch.
Like, I have a mixture of them because he's just like, I'm just gonna drink this beer. I'm gonna go home. I don't know what else. Like, that's totally.
That's exactly what he says. You're right.
I totally believe that. People are like, "What are you gonna do?" I'm like, "I'm gonna finish this drink. Probably gonna go smoke a ball, and then I don't know."
Yeah.
She was awesome. She was funny. She was just. He had to put her down because she was too fucking much. I love.
Would you go with Miss Greeley or would you go with Mary Ellen?
Mary Ellen?
Yeah.
Why do you want to be able to check? One, she's a lot older than you, but that doesn't
She
matter.
got a
But
babysitter for the night.
she just had a baby like a year ago, right? So
She's still fucking stacked.
She's still stacked. So that means that she has like a baby chilling at the house. Not like, oh, my son is in high school and I have 2 more years before he's. No, bitch, you are seriously starting from scratch. Or you can go with this girl who's smart and she's cool. And I knew they were
And
going
she's trying to
to
help you with your SAT prep, yeah.
Yeah, I knew that they were going to get
No,
together.
those weren't the numbers. Those weren't the actual numbers.
It was too much. But yeah, I love when he's like carrying her to like the chair, and one kick she kicks both of her shoes off. Like, that takes talent. That was cool.
What does he tell her? It's like, hey, Mario, quick question. If I gotta transport 36 people over in the bus that seats 12, it's like 11 trips, right? I think it's more like 4. No. Those weren't the real numbers. It was just
You're like, just learn from her, you dumbass. Yeah.
You know, I can help you. I used to study for SAT prep for fun.
That's fucking pussies.
Well, SATs are for pussies. And don't worry, you know, pretty little head. It's fucking...
So dumb.
Okay, before we go any further, let's talk about this fucking creeper asshole, Mike O'Brien. Michael Patrick O'Brien.
If that's not Irish or what, man?
Plays Chuck.
Yep. He is. We see him in his
my
Speedo
God.
way
too much.
way too much.
One of his balls popped out and he just popped the thing back in like nothing happened. Come on. No, seriously, I saw the freaking thing. It looked like a peach pit.
I need those glasses that Future has on. Those are funny.
Those are hilarious. Yeah.
But yeah, we see him in a fucking Speedo way more than should be.
Definitely.
Even,
and like the
even his
introduction
apron.
of it. He's got an apron with fucking Speedo.
With an apron. She's like, oh, look at you, like packing.
You are packing. Well, I come from a long line of big penises. My dad had a big dick, and my grandfather before him, and
how do you know? And
my great grandfather apparently also had a big penis.
I see you in your Speedo and your non-big dick. He's like
grabbing it. Like the introduction to him is like walking down the steps and opening his Speedo and like readjusting, and then he walks down and like tries to high five the little kids.
He's like, 1, 2,
disgusting.
3 musketeers. I like whoever he's talking. He's like, hey,
did you find your kid yet? They will. Don't worry about it.
Who says that they
I am
find
the
your
captain of this ship. This is my Amistad.
What did they do to him?
They didn't invite him.
No. I get that. Because
it
seems
leave
like
him out of everything.
he was part of the lifeguard group, and then he got promoted. They still never liked him even when he wasn't promoted.
Yeah.
Now they have like a reason not to like him. They don't invite him to the thing. But no, I'm talking about like, what does the mob do? What do they shove up his ass?
Oh, it's never said.
How? Whose penis is on the phone?
It's his penis.
Did I miss that part?
Yeah, you must have. Where he sends it to Crystal?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the dad, Leo, calls the phone.
Right.
And that's how they find him. And they find out who sent the dick pic.
Right. Okay.
In which case, he's already high off his ass on those pills.
Hey, get in!
Yeah, hey, come on in, guys. Like, no, you're coming in our car. We're going to go for a little
Oh,
ride.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of what happened. But he plays a douchebag very, very well.
Yeah.
Like, you genuinely hate this guy.
Yeah.
You know?
He's like, help me, I'm
Help
naked.
me, I'm a naked man.
I mean,
help me.
just help me.
Just that part.
He was so...
And like you said, he has 30 episodes of Saturday Night Live.
Wait, he does?
He's been on Saturday Night Live from 2009 to 2013. He was one of the writers.
Who were we talking about?
Chuck.
Oh, he's a writer. Okay.
Yeah, he's one of the writers.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
For
I was
Saturday Night
like,
Live.
wait, I've never seen him on there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to say, like, I watch it religiously, but I watch it enough to know who the fuck's on the show. Okay. So there's even more Saturday Night Live people in here we didn't even realize.
Yeah, for the most part, from 2009 to 2016, he was on SNL, but I think mostly he was a writer. He wasn't actually on camera.
Alright. Apparently he's in the new Booksmart movie.
What is that?
Booksmart? Apparently Broccoli Tomatoes fucking love it. It has like 100 on that bitch.
Big surprise. Big surprise.
Jonah Hill's sister is in it.
So?
Yeah. Wait.
Who's Jonah Hill's sister?
Bonnie Fletston.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I don't know what she is either. But it's supposed to be like a cute little funny indie movie, kind of super baddie, but with chicks.
I got you.
So I haven't seen it, but people who have seen it said it was really good. And it's actually coming back into theaters. So
Okay.
go see it if you can.
I got you. Well, Cecily Strong is, she plays Mary Ellen.
I love her.
And I do like her. She was raised as a boy by her father. And
Who was a cop.
Who was a cop. So our introduction to her is dunking this little kid in the pool. She's like, yeah, you pee in my pool? Uh-uh.
No.
Now you're getting dunked.
No. Kids all coughing and shit. Like, she doesn't even give a shit. She's hilarious.
Yeah.
She does a good job on Saturday Night Live.
She's a great improviser.
Yeah.
And you can see where she's improvising in here, or like trained actors can.
Mm-hmm.
Like when the girl is like sitting there waiting to go down the water slide.
She's like, what? We're not sharing a secret. Go.
Yeah, exactly. So like they're all on the walkie-talkies.
Yeah.
And it's like, how are we gonna get the keys? And she's
I'll
tell you how. What? We're not sharing a secret? Go.
The palest bitch I've seen in that entire movie. She's standing there, I was like, oh my god. She must not have been out all summer.
All fucking summer. She's just Irish. Or she's redhead, so.
I don't know. Don't look, if you are a very pale person, don't wear a powder blue swimsuit. That's just gonna make it worse.
Just a little kid.
No, she was like a teenager, dude.
Like 12, maybe? Something like that.
Whatever.
Well, so Cecily Strong is still on Saturday Night Live. She's been on Saturday Night Live since 2012.
Yeah.
Apparently she plays Melania Trump.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, no, she does good impressions and
She plays
she's
Diane
funny.
Feinstein as well. Apparently.
Yeah, she's funny.
Okay.
You should watch Saturday Night Live. This season, I mean, this
You're right,
cast is not the best. Like, you know, everyone has, I feel like everybody's favorite cast is whatever cast was out when they were in high school.
When they were in high school. Which I didn't watch it in high school.
Oh.
Had I'd probably be a bigger fan of David Spade and Adam Sandler and all those guys.
No.
But I am a big fan of them.
I don't
anyway.
think they were in there during your high school time.
Yeah.
When did Adam Sandler leave Saturday Night Live?
I don't know. I'm assuming 2000 something.
I'm gonna say he got fired from there. I know I read that.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I never gave that fun fact. Him and was it Chris Farley? So they both got fired from there.
Nice.
Yeah, and that was like in the latest I would think would be like 98.
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
there you go.
Mine would be like Will Ferrell in the beginning of like Maya Rudolph and Amy Poehler and stuff. Those were like, because Will Ferrell by the time I started watching it was leaving, and then
Okay, so I probably would have caught Will Ferrell in his early days.
That's why we like Jimmy Fallon, because that he was on all the time.
Sense, because I remember kids in high school talking about more cowbell.
Bing, bing, bing. That's a classic one.
It really is.
I got a fever. The only thing that can solve it is more cowbell. That was my best Christopher Walken. Sorry.
That was good.
More cowbell.
Well, after Staten Island Summer, Cecily Strong started going on a number of movies, much like a lot of these SNL actors do.
Yeah.
Like she was in The Boss.
Yeah, that was
Melissa
pretty funny.
McCarthy.
Did you see that?
I did not.
Your guy loves wives in it.
I know.
It was good. It was
know.
pretty good.
And I haven't gotten around to it. She was also in Ghostbusters, which I haven't seen either. But I heard it was good.
Who is she in Ghostbusters?
In Ghostbusters, she's Jennifer. Jennifer Lynch is her name.
One of the girls? She's not one of the girls.
She might not be one of the girls, but she's in there.
But she in there. Alright. Yeah, no, she does some good shit.
And since we're talking about her, let's talk about her counterpart love interest, Mr. John DeLuca.
That was my Guido body roll.
He did a good body roll.
Thank you.
He was alright.
He was super tan. He never wore a shirt.
Never wore a shirt.
His hair is always.
Hope I don't get you too wet.
It's like, I love your new your suit. Or whatever it says.
Good afternoon, ladies. Ellen, I love the new suit.
I love it.
Very cute.
I know, he's all cute jumping in the water. Fucking dick. Dumbass.
Funny thing is, I actually saw this fool on TV today.
Do it.
He was on Young and the Restless or something like that. I was at a diner over in Ontario because that's where we're filming right now. And so we were setting up an airport scene. And so there's a diner called Spires down the road. So that's where we had lunch. And I'm walking over and I'm like, this motherfucker, I'm getting ready to talk about this dude in like 6 hours. Apparently he had a big arc on, no, it's General Hospital.
General Hospital.
General Hospital.
I'll have to look out for it. My dad watches General Hospital.
Jennifer Hospital.
Jennifer Hospital. Wow, you know what that means?
General Full Hospital?
It's not for another one from Slurring.
Shit.
I'm all.
Well, I don't know if he's my favorite character in this movie.
He's not,
but he's
fucking
fucking
good
hilarious.
It's like, why is everyone looking at me?
Just be sure to get some prosciutto and some mozzarella.
He's like,
I'm sorry.
are you saying prosciutto and mozzarella?
Yeah, I say it the authentic Italian way.
Why don't we get a little burrito and some guaca? He sounds really Italian when he does like the Mexican.
Oh, so what you're saying is when you go to a Mexican restaurant, you say, let me get a burrito and a little guacamole. No, you're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
You guys have no respect for my culture.
This guy. Smashed his idol.
Yeah,
this
seriously.
is the blueprint for her.
Childhood crush. This is the kind of guy.
Smash. That's so funny. But he did a really good job. He gave me Jersey Shore. That's what I felt like.
Yeah. Straight up gym 10 laundry
yeah.
style. I could see him playing that kind of stuff.
You got the hair, and you just run out. He just didn't have the spike hair. I do like when they talk about that Staten Island, if what Brooklyn and Jersey fucked, Staten Island's their baby. So they do have a nice mixture of like New York and then Jersey.
Yeah.
But I've never heard, like, you know how she says, like, you know, wait a couple weeks before you tell them that you're from Staten Island?
Yeah.
I've never heard anything, like, I wouldn't think anything bad about Staten Island. But if you said, like, oh, I'm from Jersey,
from New York, so
I'd be like, oh, you're from Jersey. Yeah, I'm just saying,
Jersey's
like,
got a bad rap.
yeah, they have a bad, sorry, Jersey, we love you. But they have a bad rap. But I don't feel like that about Staten Island. I don't know. But you're right, we're from the West Coast.
Yeah, we don't know. I don't know much about Staten Island in general.
But you went on the ferry?
I'll give you a fun fact about John DeLuca, though. He worked with Ashley right after doing this movie on East Los High.
Ooh.
Played a character named Jeremy.
She say he was nice?
I don't know. I don't think she even knew
Who he was.
who he was exactly. Like, we hadn't seen this movie or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I auditioned for that season too, but I didn't get it either. Mostly because your boy doesn't dance. I mean, I do, but not like these guys do.
He don't dance. I mean, he could two-step, yes.
So that's our show, people.
1, 2 step. That's not true. He has rhythm. He can dance.
Maybe after one more.
One more. Can you break dance?
I used to. I don't know if my shoulders can still handle
I always
that
wish
shit.
I could do. I could literally like do the worm and like just spin my body. Like that's it. I can't do anything cool.
I used to be able to do that shit. Well, John DeLuca, he's got a new movie coming out called Donnie's Party, so we'll see how he does.
Hey, Donnie's party.
Donnie's Party, exactly.
I'm gonna go.
And I think he is Donnie.
He better be body rolling, shirtless.
Absolutely. Just everything from now on is shirtless.
Yeah, I need him to McConaughey his life and just
That would be smart.
throw all your shirts away.
Well, you know, shirts are for pussies, so...
You do a good impression of him.
I should have auditioned for that role. So let's talk about my favorite character in the movie. Who do you think it is?
Scooch.
Yes, it is. Yes, Scooch. Dude, when he throws the cigarette and catches it in his mouth when he's just sitting there, he's like bouncing. He like bounces it off his knee and then catches the cigarette in his mouth.
People can do that, I guess. I've never seen it.
Apparently, Bobby Monahan can too.
Wow. It's funny.
Scooch is the best.
I have a fun fact about him. Fun fact about Bobby.
Give me fun facts about Bobby.
He said his childhood dream was to be on Saturday Night Live.
Really?
Which he was for 10 years.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
And he is a native New Yorker as well. He is from Eastchester, New York.
Where's that?
I don't know.
Okay, sounds fun.
Sounds like a Jewish community. But who knows? He does a lot of voiceover work.
Yeah.
Like, he is not Huey. He's Louie in DuckTales. You know DuckTales.
I do know DuckTales.
DuckTales.
The girls were watching it today. In the new ones, right?
Might solve a mystery.
Or rewrite history. DuckTales. Ooh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Not ponytails, are cocking tails. It's DuckTales. Ooh.
Danger,
What's behind you? That song is
There's
a banger.
treasure out to find you. What to do? Just grab onto some DuckTales.
Ooh. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, he plays Louie Duck
Not Dewey.
in DuckTales. He's also in Secret Life of Pets. He plays Mel.
I like Secret Life of Pets. It was cute. I didn't watch the second one
Did
yet.
you like it?
Yeah, I didn't watch the second one, but the first one I really liked.
It was alright.
It was cute.
It was, yeah, you're right.
It was cute. I wasn't like. It was cute.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart did a good job. He was like with Crazy Bunny and the
I'm not going to
dogs.
analyze Life of Pets.
It was good.
Nah, it didn't have a good enough story. There wasn't enough depth. I didn't feel for the
I didn't
characters.
feel like the dogs were realistic enough, you know?
Pretentious as fuck.
People don't let us be like that. We gonna keep it real all the time.
Not a never.
Not a nail, not a needle.
Oh, I just realized what I might want to do for my last summer movie. Yeah.
I'm excited.
It's a good one.
You guys, we got some summer movies that are about to hit.
Yes. I'm
good
very
ones.
excited. But yeah, majority of the work that he does is voiceover work. So he does Star Wars, he did Secret Life of Pets, he did We Bears, and like The Bravest Night. Like all of this stuff is voiceover work.
I was thinking, I've never heard of some of these, but
Yeah, me neither.
he be
But
hitting
I
it,
heard of DuckTales,
Ooh.
and he's got a new series called The Coop coming out, where he plays a character named Billy. So we'll see what that's all about.
All right.
But
You keep voicing it, man.
keep doing you, Bobby Monahan. We like you.
Yeah, we do like you. You're
We
funny.
really like you.
What was your favorite scene of him?
Of his? Shit. Maybe when he bought the car. It's like, I bought this car for the reclining seats. It's great for blowjobs.
She's like, can we go? Are you done? He's like, oh yeah, we gotta go.
Blow Jimmy, blow Jimmy, blow Jimmy.
Can we go?
Oh yeah, we gotta go. My favorite scene of his, I don't know, maybe that one. Scooch is the keeper of the keys. What do you think? I'll allow it.
He's funny.
He's the best. He's
I
just
do
there.
like when he's like about to jump off into the. What does he say when he's like about to jump into the pool?
He's quoting Matrix.
Yeah,
This is Zion.
and then he just like swan dive.
We're not afraid, or some shit like that. I don't remember what he says. Damn, I keep fucking up your frame. My bad. You look great.
There you go. You too. But yeah, he makes this movie. He's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that if he held that weed in his mouth
And
for as
my
long
God.
as in real life,
Like, he'd be crying.
there'd be no smoke coming out of his mouth.
What do you mean?
His lungs would have
Absorbed
absorbed
the smoke.
all the smoke.
Wow, I didn't know that.
But I was looking at it, I was like,
Fun
that's a lot.
smoker
That's
fact.
a lot of smoke coming out of his mouth for as long as he held it.
Catch you throwing a party. He just
He
drags it out as he's like leaving the room.
His face was like red as fuck. His eyes was like bulging. I want to make a bong out of something cool like that. Like a straight up dummy. That was pretty dope.
I can't even do it
Can't
even
do
right
it.
now. It's like, fuck, dude.
Can't do it.
Don't get fired, don't get fired, don't get fired, don't get fired, don't get fired.
I know. I do love that he is a like legit lifeguard.
Yeah.
All
like
year round.
$300 a year.
I
Spend
did.
$400 on weed, so.
I did read when I was looking up stuff that lifeguards in New York make $15 an hour,
Okay.
and they work 40 hours a week.
Oof. I mean, that's minimum wage
Yeah.
here.
Mm.
You know?
Yep.
You can survive on it, but not well.
No, well,
Especially in New York. Fuck. Can't afford shit out there.
is it better in Staten Island?
Who knows?
Let us know, Staten Island people.
I was only there for a day.
Is this movie
But it was cool.
accurate to the type of people that live there?
I mean, it
Let
was
us know,
shot
babe.
at Great Kills Swim Club.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
It's a real place. So the next time you go there and you drive by it, you can be like, oh my god, that was real.
So, Ashley Green, a.k.a. Crystal Manacucci. Manacucci.
Showing off that coochie.
She didn't show off that.
She didn't show off the coochie.
No, but
You did see side boob, though.
a little bit of side boob, a little bit of rear.
Yep.
Type-ish.
She does look good in yellow, and I like that they kept her in yellow.
She is in yellow a lot, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I didn't even notice that. I wish they wouldn't have dyed her hair.
Yeah, but I guess it makes sense.
Most people know her already from Twilight. She played.
What's Twilight?
It's a series. It's a book.
What's a book? No, I'm just joking.
It's this.
Yeah, no, I don't watch Twilight, but I did see that she was in a lot of those.
She played Alice in Twilight, and I have seen them, and I like her a lot in there. Like, she plays a character that is like everybody's best friend.
Okay.
She, has her special power is that she can see the future, or she can predict the future, or whatever. But I think she has like some kind of martial arts background or gymnastics background, because in the Twilight movies she can like move and do fight choreography, and also it's stated that she wants to play a comic book role or like Wonder Woman or something of that nature.
Yeah, you gotta prove that you can do that.
Yeah.
I did read that she got professional help on learning to pitch, because apparently in one of the Twilight she pitches the ball.
Oh yeah.
So
First one.
Yeah, so I feel like she's probably dedicated to her craft.
Mm-hmm. She graduated early, actually. She left school at 17 so that she can pursue an acting career.
I did read that. Yeah.
It is paying off for her.
Hey man.
She struggled for a few years, but then she booked Twilight, and ever since then she's been working consistently. She had a series in 2016 called Rogue, and she's got
That sounds cool.
3 movies in production right now.
Get it, girl.
She's a good actress. I like her a lot.
All right.
As a brunette.
Don't you do that line no more, girl. But if you do, be tan and wear yellow.
Be tan and wear yellow.
Just giving her some pointers.
Okay. Zach Perlman. I love this kid. I think he is absolutely hilarious. He got his big break on Funny or Die.
Oh, okay.
And ever since then, he's been just riding this comedic wave.
Yeah, he was like the Jonah Hill of this movie.
Yeah.
Where he.
Mm-hmm. I think he's a UCB graduate, though. He's definitely an improv guy. He's definitely got a lot of training. He didn't just like submit a video on Funny or Die and it's like, this is me. Mm-hmm. He is a professional actor.
Okay.
And has been studying for a very long time.
Cool. He is funny. He's
got the best lines in the movie.
He's got some of the best lines in the movie. He's got that big fake dick song that's in my head.
Dick. It's always a sexual thing, too. Like,
he's the guy who came up with the whole fake condom and big condom.
What he does is, he's like, I don't wear magnums, but she thinks I wear magnums. Yeah. I have a very average dick. I'm rolling 6 inches deep. Maybe. It's not big.
It's not big. I love the cashier just like not saying anything, but she's totally in this conversation.
Big time. So what I do is I open up the regular condom and then I cut a slit in the Magnum condom and I slide the regular condom into the Magnum condom and then I reseal it and she is none the wiser.
She thinks I got a baseball bat. And I go, he's like, here it is. Sealed.
Totally sealed.
Totally sealed.
What is this?
He's like, I don't have a big dick, but average size.
And then he goes on to quote one of the most famous lines in all of commercials. It's like, you're gonna like the way it feels, I guarantee it. Just fucking quoting Men's Warehouse.
I'm not buying a suit. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, he was funny. And their chemistry was really good, him and Danny.
Yeah, they were.
You could kind of feel like, he's the friend that
gets you into shit.
I like when he's like, well, why do you have the watermelon? You look stupid. He's like, this is what rich people do, man. Yeah. They cut a hole in the watermelon, you put the vodka in there, and then he drops it.
He's like, yeah, we don't need it.
He's like, you dropped your watermelon.
It's fine. We'll leave it.
It's for the homies. I've never thought about doing that for food before, but I'm going to now because
I'm not wasting food.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you drop food, you just go, it's for the homies.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I'm not going to drop food just to drop food, but if I do, it's for the homies.
Okay, I do like that.
He did a great job.
He did do a great job, and he started working consistently, like, right after this. Right after this, he did The Intern with Robert De Niro.
That's where I've seen him.
He did a whole season of Shameless.
Right, he's the dude in the wheelchair.
He's the dude in the wheelchair, so you have watched Shameless.
Yeah, okay. On and off, yeah.
Okay. He did not a season, but he did some episodes of Key and Peele and In-Betweeners. And now he's doing a new movie called An Orgy in Joshua Tree.
Is that a porn? Has he fallen off and now he's doing porn? Because that's what that sounds like.
No, I don't think so, because he's not, like, crazy skinny, which means he's not on drugs.
He's still eating, he's not on drugs, but he's having a crazy orgy and fucking... Where? Joshua Tree?
In Joshua Tree. Joshua Tree.
That's funny.
But I like how he always rips on Danny.
Yeah.
Like, especially when Danny's looking at Crystal Matacucci. He's like, oh, you remember you jerked off to her when you were a kid? You remember.
You remember.
You made a little mess on your tum-tum.
or where Czech tells him to, like, someone threw up in the lost and found. I need you to wash all the clothes. He's like, translation, you're his bitch. And then he's like, get back.
Get your ass back to the baby pool.
Who's the bitch now, bitch?
It's definitely not me. Bye, Bane.
Bye, Bane.
Bye, Batman.
Yeah, that was a good one. Just
and he gets always involved. He goes to buy weed from an ice cream man who turns out to be Method Man.
And
who's
that's
trying to put these kids up on game about fucking
conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories.
Stuff about, what was it, like Bin Laden? What did he say?
Some shit like that, yeah.
Some shit. He was like, it was all a front. Sitting there, these kids are just eating their fucking... Is it
chili Fritos?
Ain't got no more. Man, I hate him.
Mama!
So, is it true that all ice cream men sold drugs? Is that a real?
We talked about this before.
We did.
And how that motherfucker was up at the top of our hill for 45 minutes.
To be honest with you,
at 10 o'clock at night.
I've never seen him back here ever again.
Damn right.
It's a damn right. He was like, I gotta get off the street.
The spot is burnt.
Because he went up to him. He's like, Pixie Sticks goes.
Snorts
him.
Straight up pixie stick.
Up
Oh,
his
that's gotta burn.
Oh, what
Ouch.
was that? Pixie Stick.
Dude just snorted sugar.
They were clowning on him. That was funny. There's no way. I'm like, why am I doing coke to buy weed, dude? I just think like, give me a gram. Why am I here? Either you got it or you don't got it. Don't let anyone peer pressure you.
We only gonna be a minute. Is it like a minute, like an actual minute, or is it more like, hey, man, I ain't seen you in a minute?
It's one of those minutes.
It's one of those minutes. And lastly, we have our leading actor, Graham Phillips.
He really cute.
He looks just like our friend Ariel's fiance, Steve.
Oh, he's taken?
Of course he's taken.
Every guy you mentioned's taken.
Every guy. Sorry.
Well, you know who else he looks like?
Who?
Colin Jost. He is the writer of this movie.
Oh, okay.
And he is really from Staten Island. And he looks similar to Danny, the guy who plays Danny.
Gotcha.
He also went to Harvard. And he's Irish.
Nice. And he plays one of the cops in this, doesn't he?
Is that him?
I want to say it is.
Oh, he plays the other cop?
Yeah. I think so. He's the one that's like, da 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 da, fireworks.
Fireworks.
Just fucking with you. That's legal now. Respect.
Oh, yeah.
I could be wrong about that.
Hands up, you're fired. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's him. Plays Officer Greg.
Oh, shit. Well, then it makes that joke even more funny. Mm-hmm. He's like, it's like the gay version of us.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is like a gay version.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not a gay version, but...
And it sounds like he says he has ass, but he's saying, I gotta ask. He's like, you want weed? I gotta ask. But it sounds like he says, I got ass. Just fucking throwing shit out there.
I got that ass.
Graham Phillips is from Orange County originally.
Hey!
But he's from that rich part of Orange County.
Where are you from, like Laguna?
San Juan Capistrano, I want to say.
Yeah.
Like...
He ain't from that real.
He's from the privileged.
But
which, you know, whatever. Do you, boo-boo.
You can't help where you come from.
No, you can't. He was just in Blockers. Did you see that movie?
Mm-mm.
John Cena.
Oh.
Where the parents are trying to stop their kids.
Yeah.
Losing their
I wanted to
virginity
see it, but
on
I
night.
couldn't.
It's not bad.
Was it?
Yeah.
Cock blockers.
Yeah, it's called straight up Blockers,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah. So he's been working ever since, like a lot of these guys. I almost feel like this is one of those movies similar to, like, say, Charlie Bartlett, where right after the movie came out, everybody started getting consistent work on other things.
Oh, that's good.
So, like, the same thing happened when Charlie Bartlett came out. Anton Yelchin was in it, Kat Dennings was in it, Robert Downey Jr. was in it, and this was right after Robert had his legal issues, you might say.
Mm-hmm.
So this is when he was trying to turn his life back around. Same thing.
Before his Tony Stark days.
Right before his Tony Stark days.
Isn't Drake in that too? Is it that one?
I don't know.
Right? This is one of the kids, like...
This was right before Kat Dennings did Two Broke Girls. It's right before Anton Yelchin booked Star Trek. Like, it was that kind of movie. It was a good movie that very few people saw, but the people that did see it loved it.
It was good. He was like trying to help the kids.
Mm-hmm.
He was like prescribing medicine and like therapy, right? And shit.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that sex therapy show that's on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
That's when I first saw it. That's the first thing I kept thinking of was that movie.
Was Charlie Bartlett?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I feel like Staten Island Summer did that for all these guys because right after this, he was on The Good Wife. He did Secrets and Lies. He has been on Riverdale for a season.
Okay.
And now he just did Atypical, and he's doing a movie called The Bygone, where he plays a character called Kip Summer.
Kip Summer.
Kip Summer.
All right.
A very handsome character, apparently.
I feel that.
Yeah. But,
he did a good job.
Danny Campbell.
He was cute.
He got
He
the...
was sweet. He didn't want to go to Disney World any fucking more with his parents. Which I don't blame him.
I feel bad for characters like this because they don't get to have the same fun that everybody else does.
I feel like I liked his little, like, sweet humor, like, where she was, like, he's like, well, you know, you're the queen of Staten Island. She's like, so? That's like saying that you're the king of Jersey. And he was like, well, no, that's...
That's Sinatra.
Oh, it's... No, he says...
Is that what he says?
No. Where is... What's his face from? Anyway,
Who?
the boss.
Oh.
Bruce Springsteen. His little one-liners to hers were cute and they were funny.
They were cute and they were funny.
I feel like the end of the movie was a little weird. Like, I don't know where I thought that it was going to end. I thought, like, okay, it's going to end.
You think he was going to hit it?
I thought it was going to end, like, fast forward to him at school and she comes to visit him, or his homie comes to visit him, or he comes home from school and it's a new summer and he has a new summer job. Like, what are we about to get into this time? Or it just kind of ended like, okay, so you love this girl, and that was just that one moment that you have, and then you go off to college. I don't know what I wanted. It was a good movie, but the end kind of was like,
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be, I don't know what I thought.
I mean, you have to close everything up. Scooch, walks off into the sunset.
I love it. He passes the keys
He
on.
passes the keys on to Frank. Frank gets the girl.
He's got the girl.
Danny kind of gets the girl. Anthony and Mary Ellen,
They get each other.
together. Chuck gets his comeuppance.
He does. He gets something in his ass. I don't know what it was. His little speedos. He was going to run them over. He was going to run them over.
He absolutely was. Crazy ass. Well, I am out. I got nothing left.
Well, I'm out too.
Are you serious?
Yup.
Oh, you know what that time is.
It's time for Z for the people. Alright, so this Z for the people was a little too hard, but I think I found something.
Okay.
So this is the Professional Lifeguard Foundation. It was founded in 1996, and they compose of donations and members who give money to people to help fund scholarships for people in Los Angeles and Orange County areas. They didn't really find anything about Staten Island on their lifeguard foundations out there, but mainly I found some out here because, you have beaches. Like he says, most, like, when you think of lifeguards, you think of the lifeguards on the beach who actually do something, and these guys were just the ones in the pool who tell you not to run.
No running.
No running.
No leaving. Or do.
Or just do, whatever.
Sure, having races.
So, this organization has grown over $30,000 in scholarships, and it helps full-time lifeguards get benefits and things like that, and it was just a really cool foundation. So if you guys are living out here and care about lifeguards, because a lot of people who run this are lifeguards still today, or was a lifeguard back in the day, and they try to keep everything kosher and make sure that these people are educated on how to save our lives out there.
Yeah. Because
like I said in the Grown Ups episode, I have been saved by a lifeguard in the ocean, and I am thankful that he was trained. So go to the Professional Lifeguard Foundation, which is PROLIFEGUARD.org, and donate your time or get a scholarship. Do whatever you want. And that is my Z for the people.
Wow.
So you guys follow us Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Please find us.
Podbean, iTunes, Castbox,
Yes.
Google Play. Do your
All
thing.
those things. Subscribe. Find somebody who likes movies and they like drinking and grab their phone and make them subscribe. Yeah, send us an email, LightsCameraCocktail, no S. Get that motherfucking S out of here.
I'm fading fast. I'm
I
sorry.
know, it's okay. And that's all I got. Are you
late.
ready to do your shit?
Hell yeah, let's get it. Let's get into this character. Hold on, let me put on my.
So you guys, this is our next week's movie.
Put on my glasses. Next week's movie. I'm gonna get more rest next week. And
Okay.
we're gonna have some fun.
I am excited. I don't know what we're gonna drink, but it's gonna be good. I know it. So you ready?
What are we gonna drink? I wonder.
There's gonna be something.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Clark, what are you doing?
Just relax, Helen.
This is so dangerous. We have no business being in an area like this.
Well, look at it this way, honey. This is a part of America that we never get to see.
Well, that's good.
No, that's bad. I mean, we can't close our eyes to the plight of the cities. Hey, kids, you noticing all this plight? This'll just make us appreciate what we have. Roll 'em up. Oh. Pardon me. I wonder if you can direct me back to the interstate?
Fuck your mama.
Thank you very much.
Fuck your mama. You think they know the Commodores?
Oh, that's right. He does say that in there.
Not all black people know all other black people.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go down this way right here. You're gonna make a left. You know what? You don't even need to do that.
No.
You just need to go down here. There's gonna be a car with no wheels
No
on
wheels
it.
on it?
There's gonna be somebody inside. His named Larry. That's my cousin.
That's
You
my
don't want to
cousin.
talk to him.
Tell him
'cause
you
he
my
lives
boy.
here. You don't want to take direction with me because I'm
I mean,
just visiting.
I'm from the west side. I'm from on vacation. I ain't know how you.
And all the while they're just straight stealing their time.
Stripping this fucking car. You guys better know that one because that's a good summer one.
Oh, that's a classic. Alright, you guys.
Yeah.
If there's no other business,
There's no other business.
then we are out of here. That is our show. Thank you guys so
Yes.
much for sticking with us.
Thank you.
I'm going to get some rest.
Yes.
Because you boys got to be up before Jesus.
Ooh,
I
no
know.
Jesus.
Before Jesus.
Ooh, well, you
And-
better get sleep.
And the Roosters. And the Mexicans. But thank you guys so much. We'll
Yes.
see you right here next week on Lights, Camera,
Cocktails. Big fat, big fat, big fat.